So I want to say thank you again, and peace of Christ to all of you. As you see in the screen, we have a video, and the person who posted this video, he have 291,000 review, and as you see, he added my name there. And the translation for the video, as I understand, do Christian Prince knew this? For sure, a Christian Prince, you do not know. I mean, you think a Christian Prince, he knew everything. There is no way, Christian Prince, you do not know that. I mean, isn't it obvious? Okay, what Christian Prince knew or he do not know? Let us see. I'm not going to play the tape, but I got a translation just to save our time. We don't want to waste our time. This guy, he said that Isa, he said there is a prophet will come after me. His name is Ahmad. Let us go to the verse in the Quran and laugh together. Chapter 61, verse number 6. The verse says, there is a prophet will come after me. His name is Ahmad. This a person who claimed to be an Ustadz, he said that the word Ahmad is an attribute. And by the way, I agree with him. This is not the true name of Muhammad. And Muhammad is not a true name. So this guy, he agree, at least with the Christian Prince, that Muslims are following a fabricated name. It is an attribute. It is not the real name of Muhammad. If you don't believe me, go watch the video and you will see he said that. He said this is an attribute. Now for me, I'm reading the translation of the person who sent me the translation of the video. As you know, I don't speak Indonesian. So as long as the Muslims, they agree that Ahmad is an attribute, then what is the name of your prophet? Correct? According to the book of histories, Muhammad's name is Qutham. And Qutham have many names. One of them is the sperm of the hyena. Some of them, it is depends on how you use it. The spoiled milk, or whatever. So Muhammad, his real name is Qutham, and the Muslims finally they start agreeing that the real name of their prophet is not Muhammad, is not Ahmad. Those are a title. But look at this. As long Muhammad and Ahmad is a title, that means this is stupid to say that there's a prophet will come after me, his name shall be Ahmad. If you read with me, it says here who his name is Ahmad. So why he is using the word name if it is a title? Can't he use the word attribute? This is a mistake in the Arabic language of the author of the Quran, because when you say the word ism is not a title. Ism is what, this is what his name. Ism in the Arabic mean name. His name is Ahmad. So his name is Ahmad. So who is Muhammad? And you will notice that Ahmad and Muhammad, there's a huge difference in writing. They are not even close. Secondly, Isa said that there is someone will come after me, his name is Ahmad. Who said that? Isa? No, this is Muhammad saying that. Who is the one who brought this verse for us? Remember, Christians, remember, Muslims, who is the one who gave you this verse? Is that Isa? No. Who is the person who gave you this verse? This person, his name is Muhammad. So I will make a verse now saying that Isa, he said there's a prophet will come after me, his name is a Christian Prince. People will laugh at me. Are you getting my point? So you bring me a guy saying that he is a prophet. He is saying that. It's not Isa. Isa never said that, and the proof, we cannot find that in any book. Any book. The only book mentions such a statement is a book, it's called the Quran, which means this guy, he have no witnesses for what Isa said. So I will come 600 years after Muhammad and I will say that Muhammad, he said there's a prophet, brother, will come after me, his name is Zakir Naik. This is stupid. How you accept such a thing? A person making a verse saying he is a prophet, he will come after Isa, and he's making the verse 600 years after Isa. He never saw Isa, he never met. And who is Isa, by the way? You see, here there is another stupid thing in the cult of Islam. Muhammad even could not quote the name of Christ correctly. Who is Isa? Who is this guy Isa? I challenge the Muslim to show me where this is the name came from. Oh, I mean, why the Christian, they want to change the name of this person? I mean, do you think there's a conspiracy too there? Find me one reason for the Christian to change the name of their God. We understand that in the Greek language there is no equal letters the same as in Hebrew. So the name Yeshua is not be able to be written in the Greek language, so it became by time Jesus, because they don't have equal letters. But Yeshua is Yeshua. So why the Christian, they want to change that? How Yeshua became Isa? Who is Isa? And as long the guy in the video, this funny sheikh who claimed to be a sheikh, you know, they grow a beard and they claim that they became Ustad. You know, in Indonesia, look like the only reason or the only qualification for you to be an Ustad is to grow a beard. What is that? So he grew a beard and he starts saying things which is really destroying Islam left or right. So by saying that Muhammad is and Ahmad is not a name, it is attribute, then why you Muslim you call yourself Ahmad and Muhammad? Because this attribute should be only for Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? If this is an attribute for one person only, because if you are saying to me that, okay, well, Isa said there's a person and his attribute is Ahmad. His attribute is Ahmad. Then this attribute should not be named to anyone, because this is an attribute for only one person. So why you call your son Ahmad and you call your sons Muhammad? You will notice that Muslim, they will never call their sons Christ, Al-Masih, because that is a title and attribute to one person only. No name, no one should have that name. And as long as Isa, he said, there is a person will come after me and his attribute is Ahmad. What Ahmad mean? And what Muhammad mean? They are close in meaning, but they are not the same. Ahmad and Muhammad, there is a little difference between them, which is important. Muhammad mean the praised one. That's mean you Muslims claim that you are following a person he claimed to be God, because who is the praised one beside God? The only one should be praised is God, no man to be praised. Isn't it your prophet, he admit that he is a sinner, and Allah, you know, he is saying to him, may Allah forgive your sin. So how the son is sinner, he is the praised one? You praise him for what? For his sin? Madness. Hold on. May Allah forgive to you your sin in the past, in the future. So why Muhammad, his name or his attribute is the praised one if he was a sinner in the past and he is a sinner in the future? Is that how we call the sinner the praised one? The only praised one is someone never commits sin. At least we praise him for he is perfect. We praise him for he is being holy. But a person who commits sin left and right, and the Quran confirm that. You see, some translation they say to you, and may Allah forgive your fault. What fault, you idiot? It says ذنبك ليغفر لك الله ما تقدم من ذنبك وما تأخر. In Arabic, the word ذنب mean sin, and sin specifically against God. And look what the Quran is saying here, which is funny and stupid, that Allah may forgive your sin. What does that mean? Allah may, but he may not. I mean, even his sin is not guaranteed to be forgiven. And why? What kind of God he says that Allah may forgive your sin? Who is the one who's talking? You see, if Allah is talking, he will not say that Allah may forgive your sin, because the one who's talking is Allah. But because the one who wrote this verse is Muhammad, and Muhammad is trying to make himself clear himself from his sin in the front of his friends, because they knew how bad he is. So he made a verse says that Allah may forgive my sin in the past and the future. This is a prayer. This cannot be God talking. Isn't it the Muslim they say if Allah wants something he say be? But by the way, we never saw Allah creating anything by saying be, and it was nothing. That is a false statement. Allah, if he is God, he will not say that Allah speaking about Allah according himself, that Allah, that's stupid in the language, stupid in the meaning, stupid in the structure, stupid in the writing, and it does not make sense. Are you forgiving him or not? So Allah may forgive your sin. Okay, so why Muhammad's name is Muhammad and why his name is Ahmad? He's a sinner like the rest. What is the attribute which is given to Muhammad, which should not be found in any human being for 600 years after Jesus? What is that? The Muslims, they say that one of the names of the prophet, or people they call him with, is As-Sadiqul Amin. And always I laugh when I see this statement that Muhammad they called him As-Sadiqul Amin. Let us see how funny this statement is. Al-Sadiq Al-Amin. That is hilarious. The Sadiq, the Amin, which means the honest, the trustworthy, the trustworthy. Do you know how Muhammad he got married? How many of you knows how Muhammad get married? Do you know that Muhammad and Khadija, in order to get married, they made the father of Khadija drunk? And when he is drunk, they change his clothing, and when he woke up, they lied to him saying, you married me to Muhammad, which means that Muhammad he used the alcohol, which is the fruit of shaitan, brother. Shaitan. Isn't it the Quran says that alcohol and gambling and etc. is from shaitan? So Muhammad and Khadija, they are trustworthy. They betray the father of Khadija. They made him a drunk, and then when he is a drunk, they took off his clothes and his panty, and they change all his clothing and make him wear a new suit. Like, you know, when you go to a party, you wear different clothes. So this guy, they drunk him and they made him, when he went to make him believe that there was a wedding party last night. The guy, he woke up in the morning, he said, why I'm wearing those clothes? Khadija said to him, oh, don't you know? He said, what? Yesterday you married me to Muhammad. What? I did not marry you to Muhammad. That's not true. That cannot be true. That is disgusting. Muhammad is a bad person. I cannot accept Muhammad. The guy, he took his sword and he wanna attack the tribe of Muhammad or the family of Muhammad. And this is all is registered in their books. And the funny, they say to you that Muhammad was from a noble family. He is from a noble family to the point that you have to drunk the father of a woman. She have 2 husbands before Muhammad, and yet he don't accept that Muhammad marry his daughter. This is the book of Tariq al-Tabari, because people, they might say, okay, where we can find this? Volume number 2, page number 36. Translate. I translate right away to English now. As you see, they try to fool us and say that Isa, or which is supposedly Jesus, he said there's a prophet will come after me and his name is Ahmad. Number 2 in this madness, you just said that Isa said that there's a messenger will come after me and his name, or a prophet will come after me and his name is Ahmad. Okay, is Muhammad is a prophet? You guys, don't the Muslims they say that there is a difference between messenger and a prophet? They are not the same. All Muslims agree that the prophet is not a messenger and a messenger is not a prophet. So according to the Quran, Isa said there is a messenger, not a prophet. And even your Muslim translations say so. There's a messenger will come after me. Okay, who is the one who sent this messenger? If you remember when we asked the Muslims about chapter 36, how there's 3 messengers were sent by Jesus. 3 messengers were sent by Jesus. The Muslims, they say those are messengers. They are not prophets. But that means Jesus can send messengers and he can make you a messenger. Messenger of God who can do miracle. So when Muhammad, he is claiming that there is a person, his name is Isa, he said that he will Muhammad will be sent and he will be a messenger. Who is going to send him? Is that Isa? And why he is a messenger, not a prophet? In the top of that, if Muhammad is a prophet, shouldn't first you prove to me that Muhammad was a prophet? What is the requirement to be called a prophet? Yeah, the word Nabi mean a prophet. The word Rasul is a messenger. This is true. But you know, you cannot be a messenger if you are not a prophet. That is something stupid the Muslims believe in, to believe that somebody can be a messenger but he is not a prophet. I'm going with their with the stupid things they have, you know. Otherwise you cannot be a messenger from God without being a prophet, because messenger of God, he deliver a message which nobody knows save God. That will make it a prophecy. Correct? If I speak to you about the future, telling you what will happen in the future, that is a prophecy. And all messengers, they deliver a message from God which nobody knows. Otherwise there is no need for him. So it's prophecy. When a messenger, he come and he says, hey, believe in Allah, otherwise you will go to hell. This is a prophecy. This is something will happen in the future. So he's a messenger, yes, but he's a prophet at the same time. So they are very naive and they have a very awkward belief. But look at this. When you say that Isa, he said there's a messenger will come after me, shouldn't you prove to me first that Muhammad is a messenger and he have a message? What is the message of Islam? What is the message of Muhammad? So he will be a messenger. If we read the Quran from the beginning to the end, we will find that the message is coming, must be, if it's coming from God, this God is a stupid. You need to go to school. Who remember which verse Muhammad he speak about eating in your house? Who remember? Let's see. Just to show you the wise Allah, the message of the Quran, the message of Islam. Which chapter, which verse Muhammad he speak about you can eat in your home? There is no restriction on the blind, nor any restriction on the lame, no restriction on the sick, nor in yourself to eat in your houses. This is deep. Allah, he went to his office in the middle of the night. He woke up. He said, I have to write this before I forget it. And he started writing the wisdom that we can eat in our houses. If you are a blind brother, you can eat in your houses. A brother, if you are a person who cannot walk straight, you can eat in your houses. A brother, if you are sick, you can eat in your houses. Like, where people eat then? They eat in the street. At that time, they have McDonald's. Where they will eat? And then, even if you are not sick, you are not blind, you are not lame, you can eat in your houses. So what the point? Just say what this is always about. This is the message of the Prophet, or the house of your father. Indonesian people, listen, you can, I have a good news for you. Finally, you can eat in the house of your father. So I was eating in the house of who all my life? People before Islam, they were eating in the house of who before? Thank you, Allah. You just allowed us to eat in the house of our father. And the house of your mother. Like, what? I never know that. I just noticed it. Or the house of your brother. What? Really? Are you serious? Or the house of your sister. That's deep. That's so deep. This is the message of the Prophet. So Muhammad is not a prophet. He's a fraud. A clear sign of a fraud is someone, he wants your money and he want to sleep with your wife. Do you know that even Muslims in their books, it says that if the Prophet, his eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her? Yes. If the Prophet, if your wife, she is walking by and he like her you must divorce her immediately, brother. Are we making things up? I can show you right now, right here, the interpretation. So our friend here, this Abdul, who he said that Isa, he said, there's a messenger will come after me, his name is Ahmad. Did Isa say too that this messenger is a womanizer? Did he say that he liked to have sexual relationship with the children? Did he say he liked to sleep with everyone? Did he say that he worship money? Did he say that he is a thief? Even the Muslims accuse him that he stole an underwear. Did he say that this Muhammad, he is going to be a fraud? Did he say that Muhammad, he went to the house of his own son and he flirted with the wife who is married to his own son? This is the messenger, the trustworthy, the attribute of Muhammad, Ahmad, and Muhammad. What happened in the case of Zayd and Zainab, the trustworthy Muhammad? Muhammad, he went to the house of his own adopted son, because Muhammad, he cannot have children, so he adopted a son, and he announced that the son, whatever he earned, his son earned, and whatever name he carry, his son will carry. It was a promise made in front of everybody. And Muhammad, he married his son to a woman, her name is Zainab. And Zainab, according to Muslim books, she was beautiful. And when we say beautiful in the Arab language, we are talking about a woman, she is very white, because they have obsession with white color. Muhammad, he went to the house of his own son wife, and he saw her inside the house wearing sexy clothing. The decent prophet, he said to his own son wife, oh, Do you love me? Do you? Do you? Do you love me? Do you? Do you? And Zainab, she said, I do. Please take me. I do. I wanna sleep with you. Like, what the heck? Sorry, my voice is not good today. I have a little cold. This is the prophet, the decent man, the trustworthy, the one who Allah He sent him. He go to the house of his son and he flirt with the wife, and then he forced the son to divorce his wife so he will take her. And not only that, when the son he came to him after his wife, he told him, your father, he was here and he was flirting with me. Yes, he was flirting with me. The guy come to Muhammad, he says, prophet, I don't like this woman, I want to divorce her. Look at the fraud, Muhammad. He said to him, oh no, keep your wife for you, keep your wife for you. And then Muhammad, he made a verse, and this is the verse in front of us, saying that Allah told him, why you are saying to Zayd, keep your wife? You see here they are adding the free slaves, etc. This doesn't say that in Arabic. That's false translation. Why you say to Zayd, keep your wife for you, when you hide what is inside you, that you want the women, and what Allah told you, what Allah told him, you will take her. This is God. God is telling the prophet it's okay to flirt with the women she is married, and it's okay to sleep with the women, and it's okay to have her, and tell the husband next time he speak to you, divorce her. I would like to hear, especially people from Indonesia, especially if they claim to be Ustad. Until now we did not see one Ustad he dare to call me. That is very clear that they are not capable of answering any of those questions. They are good to sit in the front of kids, teenage, and call them Ahmad and Hakam. Ahmad, stand up, Ahmad. Okay, Ustad. Hakam, stand up, Hakam. And Hakam, stand up. And that's the whole story. And then whatever he say, who is going to correct him? Who is going to get him busted? Nobody. You can say as you wish. You are talking to a bunch of kids. So as you see, they fool people saying that they knew, but the fact they don't know anything. Just I remember yesterday somebody from Indonesia, he is a Muslim, he left Islam obviously, and he is debating with his father, and he told his father that the prophet used to drink wine every day. The prophet, his father, he said, this is Islamophobe stories, Islamophobe. My friend, even the Quran says this. The Quran claim that alcohol is a miracle of Allah and it's good. Do you see it? This is Muhammad before he forbid the wine and the alcohol, because at that time he was able to drink. When Muhammad was dying, he forbid it because he cannot drink it. Muhammad died by poison, as you know, and since the time he took the poison, he vomit anything he drank. So Muhammad, in the beginning of his life, he was saying that it's a miracle of Allah to be drunk. What? It's a sign of wisdom. This is a sign of people who have wisdom. If you don't like this translation, we can change it for you. This is Halali Khan. Let us go to a different one. Which one you want? Which one? You can come to daddy. Which one? Yusuf Ali. It's a sign. It is a sign. Even alcohol making us drunk is a miracle from Allah. In different verse in the Quran, Muhammad the madman, he said that alcohol is from shaitan. So how shaitan is the source of alcohol, but in the other verse the alcohol is from Allah and it's a sign? And how alcohol is from shaitan, and yet Allah, He promised you a lot of it in heaven. Look at this, look. Like the Prophet Muhammad, and look his eyes, like, yeah, it must be true, brother. I mean, we grow a little beard, and then we say a bunch of trash to the people, and those kids, whatever we say to them, and we hold the microphone, and now I call myself Ustad, and then to go to work, because now I make money from those poor people. You are an Ustad? Are you sure? And the funny, they named the video, do Christian Prince knew that? No, I don't know that. Christian Prince, he knew nothing. I just learned from Allah that a sperm is coming from my backbone. That's why I'm holding it right now. You don't want to, you want to drop, imagine you go to the somewhere and you drop your backbone. I mean, that's it. Your future is gone. You cannot have babies no more. What if somebody kick your ass and break your backbone? That's it. You cannot have a sperm no more. This is knowledge, brother. This is knowledge. My friend, I'm challenging the Indonesian Ustad. Don't you see? Shall I make it a song? I challenge all the Ustad in Indonesia, in Malaysia. I challenge you. I challenge all the Ustad in Bangladesh, in India. I challenge you. And look at this. Allah, He claimed that He is the best of the creators. فَتَبَارَكَ اللَّهُ أَحْسَنُ الْخَالِقِينَ. Are you sure? How you Muslim you say to us that Allah is the only God and He is the only creator, and then Allah Himself, He says He is the best of the creators? Who is number two? Oh boy. By the way, guys, I will tell you that I'm a creator too. Let me create something for you. Allah is the best of the creators. Who are they, the creators? By the way, guys, I will tell you a secret. This is just between you and me. I was number one student in my classroom. Yeah, number one. But what I did not tell you, I was the only student in that classroom. I mean, how stupid it is to say He is the best of the creators if there's no creators beside Him. That's mean Allah is a fraud, because He is saying to us He is the best of the creators, but there's no creators. How that can be? So I was the best of the students, brother, because I was the only one in the classroom. There's no even teachers there. And Allah is the same. He's the best of the creators. Who are they, the rest of the creators? Either this is an exaggeration statement, which make it a stupid statement, or it's a true statement. Then we have to find the rest of the creators, which means there's many gods. The Muslims, in order to solve this problem, they say, oh, this is about like, you know, somebody created a phone. So this phone is not, this phone is an invention. Creation in the meaning of religion is about giving life, and actually even the verse in the front of you, it says that. This is what Allah is proud about. He's proud about how He make the baby, which is very stupid and it's wrong. And look at this. Muhammad, he said, the creation of anyone is gathered for 40 days in the mother's stomach. I was in my mother's stomach. This is science. I was wondering when I was a sperm why I always have a good food. Because I was eating shish kebab at that time. I was in the stomach of my mother. And then, brother, I became a clot. If you don't believe me, I can show you selfie for the same period of time, 40 days. So I am in the mother as a sperm for 40 days. 40 days as a sperm. Are you sure, Muhammad? Have you ever heard of such a science before? According to science, my friend, sperm can live maximum of 5 days. Isn't it obvious that Muhammad is a fraud? When Allah he says he is the best of the creators, that is a stupid mistake. And now here you see, so blessed is Allah. How Allah he say so blessed is Allah? How you can bless Allah? How Allah is a blessing Allah? How Allah is a blessing Allah? If we go to the interpretation, we will find that this is a phrase was made by Abdullah ibn Sarh, and he left Islam because he made the sentence, and Muhammad he liked it, he put it in the Quran. And when he put it in the Quran, Abdullah ibn Sarh, who was the inscribe of the Prophet, he said to himself, obviously Muhammad is a false prophet. This is my verse, this is my sentence. Muhammad was reciting and he was making Quran, and then the guy he liked what Muhammad said, so he said فَتَبَارَكَ اللَّهُ أَحْسَنُ الْخَالِقِينَ, so blessed be Allah, the best of the creators. Muhammad he said to him, put it there. The guy he said, but what? He said this. He said, but it's me who said that. He said, it's the same inspired to me too. So the guy he left Islam, and you can search the interpretation about this verse. That is the story, my friend. Muhammad is a fraud. He took the verse from this guy and he put it and he make it his Quran. This is God. This is God words. This is a word from God. He take it from the guy and he put it in his Quran. Anyway, guys, how many of you did not subscribe yet? Don't forget to please to subscribe if you are specifically from Indonesia. I dictated this time. I woke up really early in the morning because I stay, you know, like my day schedule is different. But the time I do right now is specifically for Indonesia and people who live in Asia, like Malaysia, India, etc. So I hope that this time we are giving to our beloved Asian people. And I love you, all of you, Muslims and Christians, not only Christians, Hindu and Christians, atheists, believers, non-believers. For my Lord, he says, love everyone. We love you all. And because of love, we are doing what we are doing. Otherwise, I'm not willing to waste my time to speak about such a stupid religion the first thing in the morning. I mean, this is really annoying. You don't know how much really I hate to talk about this topic, but because I find that nobody can do what I do, so I have to do it. Somebody have to clean the garbage. It's like how much you hate really to clean the garbage. This is how much I hate to talk about this topic. But because still the one who clean the garbage is extremely important to the society, so voluntarily I am cleaning the garbage because I love you all. And we want to save as many as we can. Please, my friend, love the Indonesian Muslims. Never hate them. They are poor people. They need your help. They are good people who've been deceived. They are not bad. Believe make us bad. Ideas make us bad. Human being is made to be good, but he make wrong choices, and choices can affect your life. And if I have anything good in my life, it is his name, which is the Christ. Otherwise, I'm no one. I am not a bishop, I'm not a priest, I'm not a holy man, I am no one. But because of his name and because of his love, I do what I do. He said, for free you took, for free you give. And this is what we give for free. Thank you very much. May the Lord bless you. Christ is Lord. Islam is false. And with this, I leave you in peace. Thank you.